Mark Wiens is one of the most popular food vloggers, authors, and travelers alive. He ventures to different countries to document his food journeys, experience the culture, and most importantly, give honest opinions about the cuisine. Mark's love and appreciation for food have allowed him to gain various ethnic subscribers and kickstart his successful food career. His familiar yummy face and huge smile when he tastes something he likes have won over the hearts of many. As a food lover, Mark appreciates everything about different cultures, and most times he loves the food, but there were a few times when he kinda didn't like the food. And, well, we know if Mark Wiens doesn't like your food, well, that means it must have been pretty bad. After scouring the internet for his actual bad food experience, we think we've completed the daunting task of finding a few moments he actually didn't like the food. Here are the top 4 times Mark Wiens didn't like the food. Don't forget to click that bell and subscribe to our channel for new videos. Mutton testicles, Myanmar. A Burmese-style Indian thali, which was a platter containing rice and various curries and stews of his choice. Interestingly, Wiens selected a serving of mutton testicles. With no hesitation, Wiens dived in. Now, if you want to know if Mark Wiens likes your food, there are 3 things to look for. The first one is him closing his eyes. The second one is him taking a deep breath and then making a huge smile, which fans call the yummy face. And the third one is him saying his familiar catchphrase, "Oh, wow."
Oh. 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 Oh, wow.
Before even taking a bite, Wiens noted how fatty the testicles were. And with his first few bites, you could clearly see he wasn't loving it, almost as if the light in his eyes died. A respectful Wiens commented, "It's not his favorite, but it isn't that bad." Thaya Hut in Koh Samui, Thailand. While on his culinary adventure in Koh Samui, Thailand, Mark decided to fill his palate with some beans, pork, and shrimp paste along with sour curry soup, topped with steamed vegetables and mullet fish at the Thaya Hut. Going in with his original big gulp, Mark was surprised to realize that both dishes were ridiculously salty.
Ooh, that is extremely salty.
Even the supposedly sour curry soup was overly salty. A visibly disappointed Wiens held his composure and smiled all the way through. Luckily, the last meal, which was a shrimp chili dip, was edible, and Mark was able to enjoy that dish. Wiens was left feeling disappointed and one step short of having high blood pressure, describing the meals as simply horrible.
Been waiting for this moment. That food was horrible. Was horrible. Was horrible.
Zanzibar pizza. Although it's recommended by Mark Wiens as something you should try, it surely isn't on his bucket list to eat any time in the future. Mark Wiens describes this street food as a ridiculous combination. While in Stone Town, Zanzibar, Wiens took up the challenge to try a town favorite, the Zanzibar pizza. A thinly sliced dough flattened and packed with raw seasonings, herbs, chicken, processed cheese, egg, and a scoop of mayonnaise, wrapped and then fried with a side of tomato sauce. With With his first bite, Mark was clearly disappointed. Instead of his familiar, "oh wow," it was just, "okay." While acknowledging that it was quite tasty. At this point in time, Mark was seemingly watching his weight and couldn't get over the fact that this meal had so many calories.
But if you care for your health, you definitely don't want to eat a Zanzibar pizza very often, maybe once a year at most.
If you're watching your calories, then this Zanzibar pizza isn't for you. Street food in Chiang Mai, Thailand. While on his stay in Thailand, Mark wandered off into the market and had the crazy idea to grab as much grilled meat as possible. If you could think of an animal innard, chances are you can find it in the Chiang Mai market. He grabbed a variety of animal meat and innards, all grilled on a stick and ready to eat. Grilled pork, pork liver, chicken gizzard, and intestine. Wiens started with the chicken gizzards first, putting all his strength into the first bite. It was clear the gizzard was way too tough. You could see all his jaw muscles contracting as he tried to chew. Wiens described the gizzard as grisly while still mentioning that it had lots of flavor. He then tried grilled pork and pork liver, which were pretty good. But he saved the best for last, the grilled chicken intestines. At first, he tries to take his regular bite, but is hit by the smell of intestines. Mark then stops and smelled the grilled intestines, commenting that it has a funny smell.
I don't know how long it's been sitting around. Hopefully not too long.
With his normal bright smile, he then takes a bite and tries his best to chew it down. The smell emanating from the intestines appeared to get a little bit stronger. Realizing the intestine was rotten, Wiens immediately spits it out. This is probably the only time Wiens has ever spit out food. A disappointed Wiens made it clear that his meal was really bad.
Blah. That was bad. That was bad.
Thanks for watching. What's your favorite Mark Wiens moment? Let us know in the comments below.